Welcome to E&B's Checklist, where we try to build old-fashioned base sets, one box, one pack, one card at a time. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are ripping Topps Series 1 Easter eggs. We've got 11 eggs, 59 cards per pack, approximately 649 cards. It's going to be 7 eggs for a perfect base set run. Let's see how well we do. Starting off with egg number 1. These Easter eggs have been a great addition to the collection this year. Not only do you get a collectible tin, but you're getting some of those spring parallels that were previously in blaster boxes. All right, Dylan Cruz right off the bat. Got to be happy with that pull. Charlie Blackmon there. Lindor. Chris Sale. Ooh, we got a numbered right off the bat out of 250. Angels team card. It's a great pull. And a 2025 parallel. Bobby Witt Jr. insert. Another foil board. Bobby Witt Jr. 1990. We got our Easter egg exclusive. Stars of the MLB. And our 2 Easter parallels. That's a pretty good egg to start off the gate. Always double check those numbers at the end. Make sure we didn't miss any image variations. All right, we'll take a minute. Get a couple of these sleeved up. I'll be honest, for a first egg, I don't think you can complain at all for what we just got there. I remember the first time I pulled one of these gold bordered cards. It was a couple years back. I was just wondering why it was the first time I had seen one of those parallels, and then I flipped it around, and that's when I noticed the number on the back of it. It's been a great touch to the hunt. But we're going to move on to egg number 2 now. See if a pink egg gets us a little more luck here. Have to be honest, I always cheat a little bit and look at the side of those packs when I pull them out. These are a lot easier to open than those heritage packs you might have seen us rip a couple days ago. Flipping through the base cards kind of fast here, so a couple names that we like, a couple names we want to get. Got another parallel here. Easter exclusive Gunnar Henderson, a Lindor 1990s, excellent. Another Gunnar, Stars of the MLB. And I'm seeing something exciting right here. An Ellie Spring Parallel. Probably one of the best pieces of photography in this whole set. Love that card. In fact, that's one thing you have to give Topps credit for, is the photography is just fantastic from some of the action shots and some of the emotions that they're collecting on these cards. You really do have to appreciate the effort that goes into creating these, even if we are just talking about base cards. Get that Ellie into the backdrop. All right, let's grab egg number 3. Don't worry, the kids gave us permission to open these on camera. They're very excited to see what we're up to. You see a Guardian right on top, Josh Naylor, Carroll, another Dylan Cruz. Freddie Freeman. I saw Big Christmas there. Got our Skeens. Call to the Hall, Roberto Clemente. Another Parallel, another Easter exclusive. River Ryan 90s Topps card. Skeens, Stars of the MLB. We got a Batting Champs Parallel, excellent. And Danny Jansen. So if I'm a kid opening this, I'm going to be really excited with some of the stars I got in that pack. You know, not necessarily some big collector chase pieces, but just a really good baseline of some good cards for any kids starting out their collection or watching their fathers collect. Sometimes this shrink wrap can be a little stubborn, but here we go. Egg number 4. I think I'm going to save all these eggs and load them up with some goodies for next year when we hide them around the house and around the yard. Really like these Easter egg tins. Freddie Freeman. Young-Hoo Lee, Connor Wong, Gunner. All right, the payoff. Jordan Beck, foil parallel. Another Easter exclusive. Corey Seager, 90s. James Wood. It's a hot rookie right there to pull. The second best card to the Ellie slide. Not too shabby. Happy with those pulls so far. Saw Colby Mayo. It's a rookie I know some people are chasing. All right, let's continue on here. Again, we're collecting a great variety of cards to count for the base set. We'll do a little bit of a recap here as we get further along, but let's jump into egg number 5. I am thankful these are so much easier to open than those Heritage. Go back and watch that video. We struggle opening those packs. All right, saw DeGrom. Another Seth Lugo foil parallel. Another parallel. Corbin Carroll on the Easter exclusives. Nice. Hank Aaron. That's a cool 1990s card. Aaron Judge, Stars of the MLB. Our 2 spring parallels. So that egg probably didn't have the firepower of some of those earlier eggs that we just opened, but they can't all be home run clickbait pulls. I'll tell you that. Definitely make these things tamper-proof. All right, egg number 6. Heard some reports about the Christmas tins. I really enjoyed collecting those, but some people had said that they felt some cards had gotten damaged, but that must have just been some bad luck because we're seeing nothing of that sorts this time around. And Josh Naylor, Corbin Carroll. Saw Dylan Cruz again there. Brandon Marsh. Freddie Freeman. Logan Webb. Big Christmas. Paul Skeens. Connor Norby. Tyler Glasgow in the purple variation. All right. Those are a little bit harder to come by. Our Easter exclusive. Colby Mayo. Jose Ramirez. So we got 2 90s cards in this pack. Probably means somebody got no 90s cards in their pack. Not seeing any difference between them. Stars of the MLB, Juan Soto. Ooh, and we got an Easter Bunny. That is a nice looking card. And our normal spring parallel. These Easter Bunny ones I know are tough to pull. James Wood right there on top. that egg. I think that was better than the first one, at least in terms of the rarity of the cards that we were able to pull. Let's get this one sleeved up and add it to the backdrop. Working with the new camera angle here. Kind of like the first camera angle, but it didn't really translate to the screen as well as we had hoped. So hopefully you guys like this angle a little bit better. Again, never be afraid to leave us a comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what we missed. We're trying to build this channel from scratch out of just some fun passion for the hobby. So hopefully you enjoy this journey that we are on. I think I might have lost count here. What are we on? Egg 6? Yeah, I think it's egg... no, egg 7. That's right, egg 7. I'm sorry. With the price of eggs these days. How can you lose track? Bush, Tyler Gentry before him, Brandon Marsh, keep seeing Freddie Freeman, Schwarby, Stanton, Altuve, Corbin Carroll, insert. Another foil parallel. The Splendid Splinter. Corey Seager, Stars of the MLB. Couple more Easter parallels. Judge. All right. So that's 7 eggs. Let me grab eggs 8 and 9. Didn't put them in the backdrop to start, but that's because 7 eggs would have made a perfect base set, and we are nowhere close to that. But we'll take a moment after these final 2 eggs here, 8 and 9, do a little audit, and then we'll rip the eggs 10 and 11, give you an idea as to what we're chasing, see how close we actually got. If you're enjoying the content, we've also done a Panini Absolute 2024 football run where we're trying to complete a base set. Those videos will be, first one's already out, but we'll be releasing those over the next couple of days here. Also going to be doing a video on Topps 2025 Heritage. Try to keep that content coming, and at the very least, you'll see how these companies work with some of their collation. Saw James Wood there. A parallel, the James Wood Easter exclusive parallel. We got a Devers 1990 card. Stars of the MLB, James Wood. Saw that McNeil card. We actually pulled an auto of his in the Topps Heritage that we just posted the other day. That Series 2 high number. Ended that pack with a Bryce Harper. All right, we'll get to egg number 9 here, the final egg, before we do just a quick little intermission. I'm trying to tally these as we go as best we can, but let us get caught up and see where we're really at. No autos, no memorabilia so far, but again, we got those purple variations that are possibly even harder to find. Marsh, Andrew Martinez, Orioles team card, Freddie Freeman. I feel like I keep seeing that Freddie Freeman. Stanton, Yu Darvish, Altuve. Carlos Correa. Got a home run challenge win from him a couple years back. Parallel. Yu Darvish Easter exclusive. Tony Gwynn. That's like back-to-back Masters of the Plate. Ooh, we got a pink flower, Carlos Correa. That is numbered 48 out of 50. All right. No autos, no mems, but we're doing pretty good in the parallel department. Get that right into the backdrop. Finish up this final pack before the audit. And no numbers on the rabbits, but we got numbers on the flowers. All right, Acuna, Corey Seager. All right. That might be my favorite egg so far. All right, looking at the numbers here. Looks like we're a little short, coming up at 276 unique cards out of 350. Not sure. And roughly 100 cards or so on these final packs that we're going to find 74 unique cards, but hopefully that's why you're watching. Hopefully you're having fun doing this and watching along with us. I know when I was a kid, we didn't really have all these crazy inserts and parallels to chase. It was just try to put together that base set, and someday I will complete that 1991 base set, hopefully on this channel. So, egg number 10. RBI leaders. Kershaw, Sale. Bellinger, Jose Ramirez, Chapman, oh, we got the 1990 pink variant. Interesting. Another foil parallel. Our Easter exclusive. Mookie Betts. Alvarez, stars of the MLB. Garrett Cole, spring parallel. Taylor Ward. Naylor, Corbin Carroll. Well, I don't think I saw enough new cards there, but we got one more egg. Probably going to fall short on this one. But thankfully, we have opened for our own amusement a bunch of hangers and normal packs of Top Series 1 already this year, so hopefully we can put together a little base set with some of those extras. Although, like and comment, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, we'll pay the eBay prices to see how many eggs it really takes to complete a base set. And if we keep pulling cool parallels like this, it might just make it worth the time and effort. All right, this is our final egg, egg number 11. In retrospect, we should have done a dozen. I'm not sure what we were thinking. We were just excited to find these in some of the stores around us. Most of the places we found them, the little 6-pack of boxes were down to an egg or two, so these were definitely a much popular product, whereas some of those Christmas balls I'm still seeing on the shelves around us. Wow, Freddie again, unbelievable. Jackson Merrill. James Wood. Call to the Hall, Stan Musial. Foil parallel, Easter egg parallel. Jacob Wilson, 1990. Tatis Jr., stars of the MLB. And we got a Devers. Dose. Shohei, I think that's the first time we've seen him in the third to last card. Well, if you ever wondered what it was like to open 11 eggs, we just did it for you. Final tally was 303 unique cards towards that 350 base set. Got a fair amount of inserts, but no autos and no memorabilia. I'll throw the checklist up here on the screen. Just a reminder, if you like what we're doing, please like, please subscribe. Comment below if we messed up. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll be finishing up the Absolute Football. We got a crazy amount of Topps Heritage high number blasters that we've been opening, and we've got a 2025 Heritage video planned in the works. So thanks again for your support. We'll see you next time.